This is TJ with RV on Purpose. Welcome to our bus. This is it. We spent the whole winter remodeling this, and I'll be showing pictures as we go through the video so you can kind of see the before and after. But we put down this flooring here throughout this whole living room and kitchen area, and then we put this chair in as well, so my wife, you know, she would get car sick in the bus sometimes, so we wanted to make sure we put a nice chair in for her. So this chair is really neat because it swivels, so when we're driving down the road she can look out the window, and it works out great. And then when we're just sitting here, it's a great chair for any of our company to come and sit and enjoy. And then we put in this fireplace. There actually used to be a big couch here, and we put in this fireplace, and this has just really enhanced the bus feel. It just has like a really homey feel to it. So, you know, that was really what we were going for. My wife really wanted to make this feel like a home, and so that's what we attempted to do. One of the cool things that we did is we put these sconces, these lights, on a dimmer switch, so that way we can dim them, which is kind of neat. You know, it just kind of sets the ambiance and the feel for the room, and it's just kind of nice. And then we also put in, you can see here, if I turn these lights off, we put in some 12-volt lights as well to allow us to be able to see what we're doing even when we're not connected to power. So that's kind of neat. And the ceiling here, there used to be a big mirror in here. I mean, this is really like a party bus, so we took that down and put in the nice tongue and groove pine ceiling. And in order to make sure this is secure, we made sure that we put furring strips in where the frame is, so it's also screwed in really well. So we've never had an issue with going down the road. It's all really solid. It stays up there really nice. And then we put in this nice TV, Roku TV, so we get to watch the TV while we're going down the road if we want, which is pretty neat. And then we also put in these, they're carbon monoxide and smoke detectors all in one. They're all connected throughout the whole bus, so if one goes off, they all go off. They're wireless, and it's kind of a neat little setup. What I like about this space here is it's just really cozy. It's a living room, just like you were at a house. You know, you shut all these curtains. It doesn't matter if you're in Walmart parking lot or where you're at. You just feel like you're home, and that's what it is. And then we got all these slabs, really thick slabs of wood, white pine from the Amish, and we decided to kind of use it throughout. I still have plans to make some other shelving in here and use more of this wood, but we used it for the countertops in here, and it's just worked out really well for that. We put in this nice farmhouse sink and faucet, and then we had a company put in this really nice RO system. If you actually check out my channel here soon, I'll be kind of going over that if that's something that interests you. One of the cool things about the RO system is that no matter where we are in our bus, we always have good drinking water, and at least 4 gallons of it on hand always, because we have a storage tank of 4 gallons. So this backsplash we also redid and put this in, and so it all kind of goes really nicely together. That was a lot of work, but it certainly was worth doing. And I'll show you some of the before pictures of this as well. One of the cool things that my wife did is put Velcro on baskets and the air fryer here. So literally these are really strong. Going down the road, she doesn't have to worry about them flying off or doing anything crazy. Same thing with the microwave. It's got some brackets on it that I built to allow it to not move, and so that works out really nice. And let's see, what do we have here other than the table? So the table here, we have 4 boys, and so we wanted to get all of us around the table, so we wanted to be able to move it, which so we made it to where it's not connected to the wall or anything unless we're traveling. We have like a little hook system, which I'll show you in a second. But this, you know, really is nice because our little ones, our younger boys, there's like a bench back there and they can all sit behind the table, and then we can sit up here, and then the other 2 are here. So we literally can get all 6 of us around the table, and so that's really nice. We put in this pallet wall here, and that's been really nice. We were really happy with that as well. And one of the things that was interesting is we put in this new fridge here, but getting the old fridge kind of just went out on us, so we wondered, how are we going to get this fridge out the door of the bus? Well, the only way for it to go out is through one side of the windshield on the bus, and thankfully I was able to, because I own an auto glass company, just was able to pop it out without breaking it and take the fridge out, bring the new fridge in. It all worked out. We just painted these cabinets. That was really just what we decided to do. We would have loved to do new cabinets, but obviously there's, you know, a cost factor involved in that. So we just kind of updated them, painted them, and put some different handles on them, and just kind of made a more farmhouse, rustic kind of look. And then we put in this induction cooktop, and we decided to go all electric with everything because we have an onboard generator, and pretty much everywhere we go we have power, and we just didn't want to really deal with propane and all of that, so we decided to go with electricity on pretty much everything in the bus. Put up some trim, you know, around the edges, and it took a lot of work, but it came together pretty well. So that's basically the kitchen, and this is the bathroom. I'm gonna get out of the way here so you can see that. Let me go this way. Bathroom's kind of small, but it does the job. So now we're gonna go back here. I'm gonna just show you kind of the back, what we've done so far to make it livable. But over the winter, this next winter, when we're slower, we're gonna take some time to kind of do what we did out here, back here, and just get things kind of updated and modernized. So come on back. So we currently have 4 boys. They're not with us all the time, but they're with us a lot of the time, and they each have their own bunk. So the cool thing about these bunks are they're just built solid, and with the Prevost bus, everything is built just so nicely. One of the neat things is they have their own little light that works on 12 volts, and it will work whether we're hooked up to power or not, going down the road. The other cool thing that they have their own little outlet, and they also have a little switch here where it turns on a fan for their either heat or their AC, whatever we're running at the time. And so they can kind of control their environment with pulling the curtain closed, and just it's like their own little space. So at the foot of the bed, they have their toys and keep their games and whatnot, and then they just sleep here. And so originally this had 12 bunks in it. When we got it, we needed to make sure we had a washer and dryer, because that was one thing that my wife really did not want to do on the road, is finding a laundromat or going to a campground that has a laundromat. So she wanted her laundromat to be included on the bus. So we have a washer and a dryer, and it works great. If we don't have power, we just run the generator, and we can wash clothes going down the road. So that's that. Our plan eventually is to kind of move these back to our room, and then put in a another bunk here for more kids that we'd like to have. And you know, that's down the road. But we also took out these bunks because we needed some closet storage. If we're going to live in this thing, we got to make sure we have room to put our clothes. And so this is kind of something that we just kind of threw together. But again, this is all going to be something that's going to be redone and more modernized, and also more structurally sound. I'd like to get some dresser drawers that are screwed in really nicely to the to the wall, you know, just to make sure everything's really secure and whatnot. So that's that. There was also 2 bunks here, or actually it would have been 3, I believe. 3 bunks here, and this was converted into a shower. So, you know, you need to have a place to shower. So this is the shower. This door here just kind of goes shut here, and you can kind of partition that off. And you want to take a look at the shower? Here it is. So it's a nice space. You know, you're not cramped in there or anything like that. It's just a really nice shower. And then our room here, we just kind of, this used to be like a lounge area. So, you know, basically there was a couch on that side, a couch on the other side. I'll show you some of those photos in this video. But we needed a bed, so we just built this frame real quick. We're going to do some things in this room to just update it and just make it more accessible and usable, user-friendly. So that'll be also coming soon. So that's our bus. We live in it full time, and we really enjoy traveling and enjoy living in a small space.